Welcome to White Shadow Fare. Today we're going to be talking about the Zassenhaus Bread Slicer. So if you've ever made a loaf of bread, then you understand why this might be necessary. All right, first let's take a look at the Zassenhaus Bread Slicer. As you see here, it is very sturdy. It is made from stainless steel, and it has a blade that it can be changed out, and the knob in the front is for deciding the thickness of the bread that you would like to have. All right, so as we look at the bottom of it, there are 4 very strong suction cups that will hold it down to your counter or workspace area. And these really come in handy so that it's not sliding all over the place. I don't know how they'll hold up over time, but right now they are doing fantastic. All right, so let's look at this in action. So with your left hand, you are going to push the bread forward. With the right hand, you are going to crank, being able to cut off a slice the thickness that you want. So as we do our next slice, you'll be able to see I like a thicker slice of bread, so that's what I have it set at to begin with here. And you're able to very quickly do an entire loaf of bread. My husband prefers to eat Italian bread that is all white. I prefer a wheat loaf of sourdough so that I can cut his bread and I can cut my bread, and then we have it to eat throughout the entire week. You can see that that is quite a bit thinner than the first slice. So if you like a thin slice of bread, it will go even thinner than that, although I'm not really sure what you would do with something so thin unless you're making some sort of specialty seeded bread, which you might want to slice extremely thin. Once again, this is the Zassenhaus Bread Slicer. And as you can see, the blade can be removed, and it slices the entire loaf very quickly, efficiently, and I think that it is a fantastic piece of equipment that I'm going to be using for years to come. So is this a piece of equipment that you must have? Absolutely not. This is just something that I wanted to have, and I'm very glad that I purchased it. I made a cover for it. You can see my loaf of bread is all sliced up and ready to go there. I made that cover because I have a granddaughter and I think she would find it very appealing. So I wanted to make sure it was covered. So enjoy those homemade breads and get them sliced perfectly with the Zassenhaus. Thank you for joining me at White Shadow Fare.